a Má e esse é mais um E-Dublin Class. Lembrando que o E-Dublin Class não é uma aula de inglês, são dicas, coisinhas para ajudar você quando você for fazer o seu intercâmbio. Mas hoje o E-Dublin Class vai ser sim uma aula de verdade, porque eu tô de volta aqui na escola de inglês da GCU, que é uma das maiores universidades de Dublin, é a GCULS, a escola de inglês, e eu vou ter o prazer imenso de chamar de volta um convidado que vocês conhecem, adoram, me pediram pra voltar. Então, por favor, recebam com uma salva de palmas, Teacher Alan! Tadã!
Bom dia, Iogota!
Oh, very good! Okay, so Alan's here today and I have no idea what he's gonna teach us, and that's the magic of it. So please, Alan, let us know what are we gonna learn today.
Hi guys, we're going to look at a few things today. I'm going to do a little bit of pronunciation and then a little bit of vocabulary. Okay?
Alright, sounds good.
So the last time we looked at the ED sound, I lived in Dublin.
Yeah, no one says that anymore.
I lived in Dublin. Okay, and we saw the R sound. I really hate radishes. So today I'm going to take another thing, which is a bit of a problem sometimes for Brazilians, and that's the sound for the TH. TH. Now, there are basically two sounds for the TH, and like the last time, there's the voiced sound, ba, duh, and the unvoiced sound, which is okay. In Portuguese, normally you make a sound of a ch for TH, and that's not exactly how it should be made. Basically, the way to make the TH sound is with your tongue in your teeth.
Okay.
So, if I say T, I put my tongue between my teeth and then I quickly release it. Thank you, Ma, for this opportunity. Okay, so there are some words and they have this sound at the start or at the end. For example, this is my tongue. And I make that sound by biting my tongue and quickly pulling it away.
Right.
This is my tongue.
And this is the same sound?
It's the same sound.
Okay.
The voiced sound, this is my tongue.
Alright.
Okay? Now, it takes a little bit of practice because in your language you don't make that sound.
Yeah.
So you need to think about it. But really, what I want you all to do is go to your mirror, stand in front of the mirror and go
So everybody, pause this video right now, find the mirror and go do
Now, then you must clean the mirror because it will be very dirty. So when we put these sounds together, okay, to make a sentence, we can say, for example, the thief chose 3 things. Now here I've used all those sounds.
Yes.
I've used thief, I've used things, I've used 3, and also chose. That's a different sound, that's the CH sound.
Yeah.
So the thief chose 3 things. And if you watch my mouth, I am biting my tongue before I make that sound. Now, Ma is very grateful. She always says, thank you.
Yes.
This is the 5th time she has thanked me. Thank you.
Thank you, Alan.
Now, we have a friend called Tiago. Tiago is a good Brazilian name. Hi, Tiago. But of course, in English, we will pronounce this Tiago.
Tiago. So you call him Tiago?
Tiago. Yeah, I call him Tiago. Now, Tiago has a thin chin.
Thin chin.
Now, if you look at those pairs, thin, chin. So the first is a TH and the second is a CH sound.
Right.
Tiago has a thin chin. Now, this sound can come at the beginning or the end of words. So, this is my mouth. Mouth.
Yeah.
Okay. And at the end, I bite my tongue and so She chewed 3 cherries with her mouth open.
She's
So disgusting. And finally, I have never been to Brazil,
Oh,
but
you should.
I would love to
Oh,
go.
you should.
I have been to Portugal,
Okay.
and I stayed there for 3 months. I stayed there for 3 months.
So, which sound is there, which sound is 3, and which sound is none?
Exactly. I stayed there,
There.
for 3 months. And the last 2 are unvoiced sounds.
Okay.
So that's basically how you make the TH sound in English. The mouth action is the same. You bite your tongue between your teeth. And then you either put a vibration in your throat for the voiced sound, the, or an unvoiced sound where you breathe 3 months.
Okay. And there is no rule as to when I'm gonna use the voice or unvoiced. It's just, I have to memorize.
Really, that's, you have to know the sound of the sound.
But if you're putting our tongue right there, it's a good start, right?
That's a good start.
Okay.
Exactly. If you want to use TH, just do this.
Oh, right.
And that. And there.
So, that was really useful, but it was so quick. Would you have something else maybe to,
Okay. I have something really good that's going to help your English increase 500,000,000,000%.
Oh, I like that. We want that, right?
This is something that you rarely learn in school, but it's things that native speakers do a lot with their friends when they're having a relaxed conversation. What we do is we'll use an adjective and then we'll rhyme the adjective immediately with a nonsense word.
All right.
A silly word that comes after.
That sounds fun.
So, we take an adjective, a very common adjective, easy.
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 Now, it's very, very common in English. If something is easy, you say it's, the test. It was easy peasy.
Easy peasy.
Easy peasy.
And peasy doesn't mean anything.
Peasy has no meaning at all.
It's just-
it sounds like easy with a P.
All right.
Okay.
Is this something that usually native speakers would use with children, or do they say that all the time?
No, they say it all the time.
All right,
With your
cool.
friends, at a party, anything. I use it a lot with my students.
Okay.
So if we have a test and the test is no problem, it's,
Easy peasy.
but not all tests are
No,
easy peasy.
most of the tests are not easy peasy, I'd say.
No, some are very difficult.
Yes.
And another word for difficult in English, an informal word, is tricky.
Tricky.
So, was the test easy peasy? No, it was tricky dicky.
Tricky dicky.
Tricky dicky!
That one I never heard before. I love it.
And again, tricky means complicated, and dicky means nothing.
Just
really.
rhymes.
It just rhymes. Did you like that?
I love it.
Okay, if you see something that you like, that you think is amazing or fantastic, you can say it's lovely.
Lovely, yeah.
And very common, and this is a very London thing, people will say, oh, it's lovely jubbly.
Lovely jubbly.
Lovely jubbly. And it's very common, you'll hear it on TV. If you go to London, people, all right, lovely jubbly, mate. Yeah, that's it, lovely jubbly.
The accent's amazing.
Thank you.
Love it.
Now that's an unusual word because it's not lovely jubbly. It is the B sound. Lovely jubbly.
Jubbly. Okay.
Sorry, what did you say? Okay?
Okay.
Well, we can say okay, or we can use another one, which is okie dokie.
Okie dokie. I
Is
like
that okay? Yes, it's okie dokie. Do you understand?
Okie dokie.
dokie. See? Lovely jubbly. These are the most common pairs. There's another pair, maybe you know the child's nursery rhyme about a spider.
Oh yeah, the spider that goes up the wall.
Up the spout. And he is very, very small. He's a tiny spider. He is itsy bitsy.
Itsy bitsy.
Itsy bitsy means very, very small. Ireland is an itsy bitsy country compared to Brazil.
Yeah.
There's another one, itsy bitsy, teeny weeny. Both
Teeny
mean
weeny.
very small. Teeny, tiny, teeny weeny. Another one that's quite common, but this is not as well known, is if your house is very, very untidy and you don't tidy your bedroom, And there are clothes on the floor, and books on the bed, and shoes on the light.
What a mess.
Okay? It's a mess. Your room is topsy-turvy.
Topsy-turvy. It's like upside down.
Upside down. My God, what have you done to the room? Your room is topsy-turvy. Okay?
Yeah.
Will you clean it? Okie dokie.
Okie dokie.
And one last one. Lovey-dovey is how you describe maybe a girlfriend and a boyfriend at the start of their relationship.
Oh, look at that.
And they are so in love. And they are
So in love.
Oh, Coochie, Coochie, I love you. You're so pretty. Mwah, mwah, mwah.
Too much.
It's too. They are so lovey-dovey. It makes me sick.
So lovey-dovey will always be in a bad way, like too much.
Too much.
Yeah.
It can be. Now, if you are in love, like myself, we can be lovey-dovey, but everybody else.
Yeah. Okay.
So they're just examples of rhyming adjectives. Lovey-dovey, topsy-turvy, itsy-bitsy, lovely-jubbly, okie-dokie, tricky-dicky, and easy-peasy.
Great! That would definitely make everyone's English sound
Much better.
Much better.
You speak like this, people won't know you're from Brazil.
They won't.
They'll think you're English.
Alan, thank you so much.
You're very welcome.
It was amazing again. And guys, you might not see Alan as often as you would like here, but that's because he has so many classes to teach.
Very busy.
So many. But Alan can be your teacher. And if you want him to be your teacher, you just have to fill in the form that is on the link here on the description of this video. And Alan could be your teacher at TCU, right?
Easy peasy.
It's easy peasy, just fill in the link. But really guys, Alan, thank you so much.
You're welcome, Mom.
And thank you to TCU
very
as
much.
well for having us here and landing Alan for us as well to teach us so many amazing things. And we'll see you next week. Beijinho. Bye.
Thank you, E-Dublin. Thank you, Brazil. Obrigado.
Hashtag voltado. Don't forget.